Go ahead.
Hello, you beautiful nerds. I'm Jedi Master Grayson.
And I am your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill. Me.
And welcome to
Does It Hello?
The show where we revisit classic genre films to see if they're as good or as bad as we remember.
We may get drunk while we do it. Now, please drink responsibly. And especially if you're watching this movie as we do this show, you'll be drinking if you're trying to. You know, we drink when we see fire, basically. Take shots, basically.
Oh, yeah, trash can fires, yeah. There is like an enormous trash can fire at the end of this movie, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what you do with that. You just drink a beer?
You just chug a bottle of tequila the whole time.
Yes, we are joined as always by a special guest to help us determine if this film stands the test of time. She is a film and communication scholar who explores the weird, worrisome, and wonderful across the media environment on her YouTube channel, Morbid. Mariana, welcome back to the show.
What's up? I'm back.
Welcome back.
I remember seeing this movie as a child in theaters. A small child.
Well, yeah, let's jump right into it. Tell us right now. Tell us right effing now. How did you... Oh, wait. I'm jumping the gun. Alex, can I please tell the people what we are talking about today?
Of course.
Thank you, Alex, because I'm so happy. I'm so excited about this episode we're doing here because we are talking about the 2005 superhero film, The Fantastic Four. And to me, it's the first Fantastic Four. I know y'all just watched the episode of the unreleased Fantastic Four.
Yes.
But this one, this is the real one. Because you know what? It's starring Ian Grufford. Sorry, that's how it's spelled?
Yeah.
His name weird.
Welsh.
His name weird. Even Grufford, Chris Evans, Jessica Alba, Michael Chiklis, and Julian McMahon as Dr. Doom, otherwise known as KirstYn.
Christian Troy. Yes, we
Troy.
all know him from his Nip Tuck days.
Man, let me tell you something. I lived a life that was basically my sexual life for a second was basically Christian Troy.
I don't know if you want to admit that. You some weird shit on this show.
I tell you. I said for a short period of time.
DVD movie review. Yeah.
Hey, I'm David Vincenzo Delluci, aka DVD, and thanks for having me on Does It Hold Up. Today we're talking Fantastic Four, circa 2005. This dumpster fire with detestable characters and outdated CGI earned a Razzie nomination for Worst Actress played by the girl from Idle Hands, and won the Stinker Award for the Worst Screenplay for a film grossing over $100 million. I know that sounds made up, but it's true. Wikipedia that shit. Not much substance to these characters. Chicklets Kamish portrays the Thing and is anything but a man of the people.
Oh, you think you got problems? You take a good look, pal. You want to be scared? Fine! Don't do drugs.
His wife is a lady who likes to walk the streets in lingerie and refuses to hear him out once he transforms into a freak, even though it's her actual husband. She miraculously stumbles upon him in a city of 4 million people and opts for an immediate end to the union. That's some cold-blooded Hollywood shit. Luckily for him, a blind lady played by Scandal Washington is the only one who can handle his hideous form and embraces his monstrous features. And then there's not another teen movie guy, who may be the most unlikable, pretentious prick who ever donned a superhero costume.
They call me the Human Torch. Ladies call me Torch.
I need names and shots.
They love me.
What if it's like some higher calling?
A higher calling, like getting girls and making money?
Is there any higher?
If having special powers is a disease, then yeah, we got it bad.
He certainly has the superpowers of biggest asshole on the planet and quite the douchebag. But he probably also has a little bit of gonorrhea mixed in as well.
Now picture that, but everywhere.
No, bro, that's probably chlamydia. I mean, check out the believability of this scene. He sexually harasses a nurse who likes it, takes the nurse out who happens to be a heliskier. Very believable stuff. And by believable, I mean fucking ridiculous. And then he proceeds to get between her legs as the camera angle clearly suggests. The role of Doom is played respectably by Nip Tuck McMahon, but the performance is bogged down by cliche one-liners.
So it's not just my money you want, it's my toys. Why the long face?
Painful? You don't know the meaning of the word. Is that the best you can do? A little heat?
And speaking of poorly written lines, this movie has them in abundance. From underwritten scenes...
All right.
All right?
Yes.
God. What's wrong with you?
What?
You know Good. That's, good.
You always had a way with words.
to dialogue that's a never-ending cheese fest.
Suited you.
He does the talking. I do the walking. Got it?
So take a walk, Ben.
2 hearts got busted last time. Maybe she's not over it either.
Wow, Dr. Phil, that's deep.
Let's not fight.
No. Let's.
With some juvenile humor mixed in, lacking in the humor.
True what they say about him, that he can expand any part of his anatomy?
Well, I've always found him to be a little limp.
A stronger man.
There's only one scene in this movie where they actually save any human beings. And even that's questionable. So the audience is supposed to believe a mother left her kid abandoned in a car after crashing it? Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical on that setup. In actuality, the superheroes use their powers for everything other than saving people, most of the time. They break into places they're not supposed to, prevent alcohol from being wasted, shave, wipe their ass properly, and just do some motocross in their spare time. Not to mention they treat each other like absolute shit.
I think I remember the number.
It's been changed.
Where are your ears? What it means is every team needs a mascot.
And bust each other's asses when they got nothing better to do.
That's it, Tinkerbell! No, Ben, you wanna fly? Then fly! And for what? So you can play Twister with your girlfriend while I'm the freak of the wheel?
You guys, quit it!
Traditionally in superhero movies, the good guys be kicking some major butt. This movie definitely flips the script on that narrative. When they're not engaging in consistent beatdowns, they're busy destroying the city that they live in.
Gonna be a problem!
Yet, the city turns a blind eye to the fact the disasters the Fantastic Four are rescuing them from were actually caused by the Fantastic Four. Still, they applaud them anyways. Too bad the audience didn't have the same reaction. There's nothing to cheer about. Case in point, this movie does not hold up. Thanks for having me. Take it easy.
DVD movie review. Yeah!
But yeah, like you were alluding to, Mariana, but how did you feel the first time you saw this movie?
I don't know. I feel like I kind of agreed with the general opinion at the time that it was pretty mediocre. I mean, I guess we'll get into it, but in retrospect, I don't think it's that mediocre. I mean, as a superhero movie, I think it's fun, you know, like especially. I don't know. It kind of feels like a sort of precursor to the sort of wackiness of Marvel at its best, and I think it's like recent events have shown that Marvel can get a little too ironic, a little too postmodern, a little too irony-pilled, and and that kind of fucks with it. I will be interested to see whether the new Fantastic Four is honestly much better than this one. You know, it kind of. I just made a video that talks about B movies a lot as a genre, and this kind of feels like it's very much from the era when superhero movies were still solidly B movie fare and not necessarily like blockbusters or like considered any kind of highbrow and mainstream entertainment, you know. When a proper like superhero movie of this era would be gritty, you know. This is like really superhero era for sure. This is like Batman Begins era. This is Spider-Man era, and when people thought that you had to make it gritty in order for the movie to be taken seriously, and this movie doesn't do that, so that's why I think nobody liked it.
I like how you said gritty, because you know you gotta get we like to right here at the Drunk Panthers channel. We like to get to the nitty and the gritty.
That's true. We do not skip on the nitty
and the gritty, but we definitely don't skip on the gritty.
Yeah, absolutely not. You know, and I felt when I saw the movie when I was a kid, I felt the same. Like I enjoyed it, and it is interesting that it came out in 2005 because it seemed like it was on the cusp of like, you know, the more serious movies like Batman Begins and like the more like just earnest and sincere superhero movies like Spider-Man. Right. Which is just like, I feel like this definitely leans more into the Spider-Man realm, and it's just like more comic booky and fun and silly. There are just some things about the Fantastic Four as characters that are just inherently silly, which I'm also. I mean,
what people have to understand about the Fantastic Four is that they're like super lame. Like, as superheroes go, you know, like. Down to their names, just the most like lazy stock like superhero names you can possibly imagine. The Human Torch, Miss Invisible, The Thing, and Mr. Fantastic, dude.
If only she was Miss Invisible. That is too respectable because she is invisible.
Oh shit, she's the Invisible Girl.
She is
right, the Invisible Girl.
That is worse.
I think by 2002 or whatever they were like, hey, let's call her the Invisible Woman. Like it took them way too long. But yeah, these are like the first family of Marvel. Like they're the first characters that, you know, Stan Lee created. So it's not hard to believe that they'd be like incredibly corny. I dare say that the Incredibles is the only movie that has made like Mr. Fantastic's like power look anywhere near cool. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it in the new movie, but I still like really enjoyed this movie as a kid. Like, but what about you?
I firmly disagree with you. Well, first of all, I firmly disagree with y'all's assessment of the Fantastic Four in general. It's wild for you to say. It's wild for you to say when you're wearing a fucking Fantastic Four shirt right now. I mean.
Wow. I love the Fantastic Four.
No. We will not sit up in here and just blaspheme away out here. No. I think that, yes, they are I wouldn't use the term goofy. I would say corny. You know, they corny. Like, yes, the Human Torch having a power in which he has to say, flame on. So, you know,
I wonders about like the mechanics of flame on. Like, is his DNA responding to the invocation of the spell itself, or is it like more of an expression of the, you know what I mean?
I was gonna wait to explain it, but since you mentioned it, I actually was like watching this movie, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is the science behind that? Like, how does that work? And this is like technically the second time I watched it in a minute. I mean, like in like the last 3 weeks, because you were watching. Somebody I know was watching part of it.
I watched the first half with you.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, okay. I started really paying attention to the science of like what is this nigga saying? Really?
What's going on?
What you saying, Reed? Come on, man. Nobody call him Dr. Reed. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
It's just so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because he be on accident doing shit. So anyway. Like if he tried to give people I'm sorry. Anyway. Human Torch has to say flame on to fly. Right? He don't have to say it to just use his power.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that when he says flame on, yes, it's a trigger to because their DNA is what changed. The molecular structure of their DNA changed. So yes, I think it's a response, a call and response type situation where he has to maybe not to turn it off, but to turn it on, he has to say flame on to engage that. It's like a muscle where you have to have fast twitch action. That's fast twitch action.
One thing, it's funny. One of the things that I liked about the 1993 Roger Corman movie, and like spoiler alert, if you didn't watch that episode, does it hold up? I do think that movie holds up, despite how terrible it is. But one of the things I did like about it is
I did not. So you have to watch to find out what the other person thought.
But one thing I did like about Human Torch and that is that they kind of like through visual communication just like inferred that it was like a psychological thing, like how somebody like he's like psyching himself up. He's like, that's the shit I gotta say to like get me there, because like he was kind of psyching himself out about
same thing. Like same thing. That's what's engaging your core.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea of it. That's not like you have to say it.
Also, that's all bullshit. Everything we just said is bullshit.
Yeah, it's stuff that you just you just gotta make yourself.
I don't watch enough. So I don't watch it. I don't read enough comics to know whether or not that is. They probably have explained it in some way at some point. Y'all put it in the comments if y'all know. But also, I really love the Fantastic Four. I remember reading some of the comics, and I remember watching the TV show, the cartoon show. Man, I was just all up in it. We used to watch it. You don't really remember. You probably
I remember. Yeah, I remember watching.
Well, I mean, we watched them early in the morning before school, so I didn't know if you really gave a shit with watching it.
Yeah, I mean, like there were a lot of cartoons that came out during that time period, like that and Iron Man and Spider-Man. But I feel like Spider-Man was the one that had the most lasting power in my brain. And like looking back, that was the best of all of those. But Mariana, do you have any like reference for the Fantastic Four? Are you a big fan of the characters?
No. My pretty much my only exposure to superheroes is gonna be through the movies. I remember pretty distinctly, like getting into the X-Men movies and then going on and like reading every single Wikipedia page that I could find about all these. Like I was never gonna go out and actually like track down a comic and
right.
So, I just wanted to know the lore.
I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I've learned in our time being friends with you, I have learned that you are a Wikipedia person.
Yeah.
He's like, if I don't want to go out there and do it, I'm gonna just Wikipedia it.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what the Spark Notes is for. Please.
Yeah, they got references at the bottom. Yeah, it's very reputable site.
Use what you got, man. Utilize the resources that you have. Don't be a lazy motherfucker. Just use these resources.
But to get into the plot of this movie, scientist Reed Richards persuades his arrogant former classmate Victor Von Doom, great name, to fund his experiments with cosmic energy. On Von Doom's space station, the crew, including astronaut Ben Grimm, researcher Sue Storm, and pilot Johnny Storm, are exposed to a mysterious cosmic storm that bestows superpowers upon them. As they cope with their transformations, Von Doom vows his revenge. It's kind of essentially the story for all the Fantastic Four movies. I mean, I haven't seen the one that's about to come out or the one with Michael B. Jordan. Not looking forward to
They
watching
have
that after
definitely
this.
made a change, though. From what we know about the movie, and I guess I don't know when this is coming out. It's coming out before the movie, right?
Yeah, this is probably coming out before the movie. Yeah.
Y'all are welcome. This is coming out before the movie. I don't know why I said you're welcome. Like, what the fuck does it matter? But yeah, it seems like it's going to be a bigger
story,
bigger and better. Yeah, I was trying to decide whether I want to say better, but I'm going out on a limb here, people. I'm going to say that this movie is going to be good based off the trailers that I've seen, and I'm going to say that it's going to be better than all the rest of the origin story movies that we've seen before. I think that specifically this is going to blow origin story movies out of the water.
Okay,
I hope so.
I haven't seen it.
Marvel needs a. I saw Thunderbolts. No. Mm-mm.
I liked Thunderbolts.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I like. Listen, it's like the movie itself. It's fine, I guess, but I'm growing like more and more intolerant of the contexts that the movies sort of live in. You know, they're the retitling and making them the new Avengers just strikes me as very desperate, even if it was planned. You know, I'm not convinced it was.
I will say that the
wasn't.
marketing for Marvel in general has felt very sweaty for the past couple of years. Even the Robert Downey Jr. Von Doom of it all feels very sweaty.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was, it's just like you're just working a little too hard.
And like also, I listen. I know this isn't a Thunderbolt podcast, but I just got to say that like ending Thunderbolts with these new Avengers, basically like having Valentina in their pocket, and the last sort of moment of moral triumph that they have as heroes is saying, "Oh, we own you now, and you have, your career rests on our backs," or whatever. This is not superhero behavior. Okay, like this is not what superheroes should be doing. Superheroes are supposed to expose criminality and corruption.
Yes.
Superheroes are not supposed to. And the reason they're doing that is just so obviously because this is a cynical venture, and they're going to try and make more sequels, and so we can't get rid of Valentina because we need her to come back, and so it's like the entire project of the MCU is kind of compromising its sort of the moral credibility that superheroes are sort of
I feel where you're coming from. I have a theory. I agree with you. I did not like the movie. I just had more. I'll say this: I had more problems with it than I had pros with it. So, but I do think it's a throwaway movie. I do think they're not going to make Thunderbolts again. And most of these people in that movie will not be in the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's a shift. It's almost like we planned on doing this movie 7 years ago, and we gonna do this fucking movie.
Yeah.
The budget has already been allocated for it.
Yeah,
we're doing this fucking movie, and it was good enough to get people to go see it. And
not really.
No,
that much money.
No. I'm saying that. Well, think about it. People were basically like protesting against Marvel on the internet, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was bad. It was getting bad. There was a slide.
Right, yeah.
This has people with at least optimism for what's going forward.
Right.
It's like, this movie was, the people who went and saw the movie mostly liked it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think Marvel made a huge mistake in trying to, I don't know, just like spread its tentacles into every single possible medium after Endgame. Like the first Avengers cycle, or whatever it is they call it, is comprised of like 6 movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably technically more than that if you're including like Guardians of the Galaxy and that. No. I mean, the first Avengers, just with Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye. It's like that. That was not a complicated venture. It was not. It was not a whole lot to ask of an audience. You know. And it's just like, oh my god! In order for any Avengers movie, MCU movie to make sense now, you have to do all this homework. You know.
I think where they messed up is trying to do movies like the Eternals. Like, really, what happened is putting out movies during the pandemic actually fucked them up. They thought that was going to be a good thing. They should have took the hit. They should have paid the theaters whatever they were going to lose and just waited, because the experience of the movie sometimes makes the movie way better. Me watching what was that movie that came out with the Black Widow movie?
Black Widow?
Was that what it was just called? Okay. Black Widow. Me watching Black Widow in my seat, in my couch, in my fucking apartment with my, what is this, a 60, 50 something inch TV, you know, because I don't give a fuck what fucking TV size is, but I'm just saying, you know, it's not a screen. Yeah. It's not a movie screen.
Right.
It's just not going to hit the same. And I remember watching Eternals and thinking, I'm not supposed to be watching this in the theater. This is a big movie.
Yeah.
Like, scale-wise. Right. I'm supposed to be watching this on screen.
Yeah. My understanding is that that's why Scarlett Johansson sued them.
She did, and she won.
Yeah.
And I think one of the good and bad things about the MCU right now, and like also comics in general, is that like you create this huge lore with all these fun characters and all these like different avenues that you can explore. And like you can explore all those things. I have these sub comics. Oh, this character has a mini series, and you know, this person has like an 8-issue run. But then it also just kind of gets diluted, where it's like you either feel like you have to watch everything or read everything so you can be caught up with all these characters, or you feel like you're left behind. So it's like, when this big summer issue comes out, is like they have a little asterisk that says, "Oh, read issue 169 of like fucking Iron Man." It's like, well, I don't want to have to go back and read that to understand what this person is saying. Right now. So I understand that.
Yeah,
I also know with the MCU, it's like there are so many false starts now that, and so many projects that they've had to abandon, that it's like all the the post credit scene are kind of a joke now. You know, I mean, like we're never going to see that. We're never going to see Hercules again. We're never going to get the.
I forgot about it.
You know, like see, it's like you know, it's like every time they introduce some cameo of someone that never comes back, it's like it's a huge, you know, wound in their credibility that you really can never get back. You know,
it's what the problem is bringing Bob Iger back, and I just really want to say that right the fuck now. Like honestly, it's been pissing me off heavy, and I'm not gonna, you know, you can watch the Bantha Bunch show on Thursdays at 7:15 p.m. Pacific time to get the real, like what I'm about to say. But the worst, I mean, when Disney fired a whole bunch of people and fucking rearranged how things were gonna happen the last time, which is the phase 2 and 3 that we're talking about. He fired a bunch of people and did all that shit. Guess what? That's when we didn't like it. And that's when they made a lot of money. Right? And then he left. They started doing bad, which wasn't really doing bad. They just were releasing stuff during the pandemic, which is, I was saying, they shouldn't have did that. So you're losing money as opposed to staying stagnant. Right? Well, then Bob Iger, let's bring Bob Iger back. He fires a bunch of people and says we're doing reruns and fucking remakes, like serious, you know what I'm saying? We're doing sequels and remakes, period. And he announces that to the stockholders. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, it's about making money, yes. So you have to take that into account. But
yeah, of course.
But it's always been about making money. So why can't we also just make good art? Like I was trying to say earlier, I think that where they went bad is just trying to make every movie connect to the next movie or to the next movie. Right. Just make a good standalone movie in which now I can always bring this character in, because it time wise it doesn't matter. Niggas is not gonna go I'm not gonna sit at home instead of go watching the movie because I'm like,
two of
the
best X-Men movies in existence are just standalone Wolverine movies. And everybody loves them. They're so good.
Which is a Fox property, like this movie that we're covering. Which I forgot when I was watching this movie again, because if you're watching it on Disney Plus, or I guess if you're watching it anywhere now, it starts it with the Marvel thing. And I was like,
my favorite, like the page flips.
But I was like, that didn't happen in the. I was like, was this in the first? When it released? Let's see how.
Yeah, I miss it.
And then they cut 88% of the beginning credits. They cut 88% of that out because it just kind of starts. Because they had to cut all the 20th Century Fox stuff out. By the I'm telling you, I was like, yo, that was the quickest intro into a movie I've ever seen.
Let's get right to it.
They had to get all this being a Fox movie, it kind of was like setting up the building blocks for what Marvel is doing today, because Marvel wasn't, like you said, Mariana, this is the beginning for those kids out there. This is the beginning of all the big Marvel movies, comic book movies in general, man. Like,
we got our Daredevils, Ghost Riders, a lot of B movies in the guise of superhero movies for this time period. And speaking of which, what did you guys think of the story of this movie? Because
I'll go quick because mine's quick. Unless you have more to ask.
No.
I liked the story. Not only did I like the story, I think I kind of loved the story because as an origin story, the Fantastic Four's origin story is pretty freaking simple. So you should easily be able to get, some, you have the bare bones, and they're good bones. They're strong bones. They aluminium bones. You know what I'm saying? They Wolverine bones.
Drink a lot of milk.
Drink all the milk. When I get big and strong, one day I'm gonna be stronger than you. Sorry, that's for the old people out there. That's for us old folks. But yeah, you got the bare bones. Build on that. Now you can really tell whatever kind of story you want to because it's such a quick story. If I just try to tell their origin story, it's not a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a good movie. Hit that because it's gonna go out. So I really like this story. You know what I'm saying? But the first comic of the Fantastic Four actually involves Kang. So I like how they took the fact that they know they couldn't do Kang because it was still a Marvel property. They went ahead and made it into a Doctor Doom film, which at that time probably had to be pretty challenging. You know what I'm saying? Had a bunch of writers who we know for a fact didn't know nothing about no goddamn comic books when they walked in there. And then they had to learn. Hopefully some of them did research on it, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back then, none of these writers was caring about no comic books. Kevin Feige was the most, which is why he is who he is now. He was the most knowledgeable person about this stuff. And I don't know, that probably is just an accident.
Real quick.
I said I was going to be quick, but it was supposed to be faster than that.
Looks like the laptop isn't plugged in, so I just put it a timestamp. I know to cut this.
Yep, you plugged it into the one that's not plugged in. Yeah, so you're right. It is not charging. That's just my phone. Go down, dude. I was doing voiceover class today, and I had to do a voice. Well, I didn't have to do a voice. I chose to do this voice for this. Yep, it's charging. I heard it. What that?
Why is that surge protector plugged into that surge protector?
There is a surge protector plugged into the surge protector, but that surge protector is that one over there. Nope, it's that one right there that's plugged in. Yeah.
Voice action class.
I had to be kind of weird. It just said this dude's weird, basically. And I was like, I'm gonna talk weird then. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna talk like this then. You boys ever been scuba diving? Boy, my man, we were both laughing. I felt like, you ever watch the post-credit scenes for Eddie Murphy films where everybody's laughing nonstop? He can't keep it together. I don't know how long it takes him to film a movie because he cannot keep it together and says weird shit instead of doing the script. Like, that's what I was doing today. I was just hitting that shit. But anyway,
That's gotta be tough.
so yeah, that's how I felt about it. But Mariana, how did you feel about this?
Yeah, I think the plot works.
Whoa.
It seems like paced properly. It hits all its marks. You know, it's nothing like it's nothing special. You know, let's not kid ourselves. But it is a perfectly functional narrative. It makes sense. Like there aren't really any strings left untied. I will say that like the idea that this multi-billion-dollar corporation with this sort of celebrity CEO, the idea that they're going to like oust him as CEO because instead of I don't remember what the original goal of the experiment was, but the fact that failed and instead they made a bunch of superheroes, the idea that they would oust him as CEO because of that is absolutely laughable.
Yeah, I will say that part could have been done better, but like I said, because there is no real source material for trying to make this movie without having certain characters that already exist. Like, I felt like they definitely could have done that part better. They definitely got to that part of the movie or the part of the writing process and was like, just make him mad. Because something has to happen and it makes him mad.
Yeah, I mean, with characters who've been around as long as Fantastic Four, there's been a lot of retcons and changes to backstories and origins for different characters. So
not for them, but they didn't have rights to any of that though. Fox didn't have rights, but anything to the four characters.
Oh, okay,
for them, they had Silver Surfer, they had Galactus, they had the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. That's all they had.
Right.
Really.
But not just even talking about like Doctor Doom's origin, because like that's I also felt like the story for this movie was pretty solid. But the thing that irked me about it was everything with Doctor Doom. I don't feel like Doctor Doom was really treated that well. Obviously, like his storyline, like his backstory in the comics is like very long and convoluted, and like you could probably spend like 2 movies just on like before.
This nigga got some $1 million words, don't
but like I don't expect them to put all that kind of stuff in this movie, but I felt like where they went with his character was like the board ousting him and his jealousy of Sue and Reed. Like I was wholly uninterested in everything that was going on with like dude.
Mm-hmm. I will say that I thought the costume was pretty good. You know,
I love the costume. I love his powers being shown. Let me tell you something. Dude has the perfect voice for Doom. And the reason for me his voice is the perfect voice for Doom is because it's cold, it's calm, it's like Regal-esque. Mm-hmm. It's not like I'm angry. Like it's not like he's gotta have a fucking Batman voice or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing really changed about his demeanor, even though he lost his motherfucking mind. Right? And it's kind of like a person who is more completely in control of their emotions and in control of how they feel about the moment is more scary, right? Than a person who's just like, you're like, oh, this motherfucker is just losing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can use his anger against him type shit. No, this guy is very confident in the fact that he's going to kill everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. He's confidence is definitely not a problem for him. And I thought Julian McMahon did a good job. Speaking of which,
J Mac, get your boy up. Let's go get them drinks you promised me. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the reception. Like while we're talking about how we're talking about how we felt about the plot, but the box office. Yeah, we'll pull out the box office. But in the meantime, in between time, the Rotten Tomatoes score.
You know what I'll do?
At least at the time of recording, 27% critics rating, 45% audience score.
Is that bad?
It's not good.
Oh, damn.
I was kind of surprised to see this rating because, I don't know, holy shit, that's very comparable to 1993 Roger Corman Fantastic Four. They're not.
That's fucking bullshit.
It is fucking bullshit. This movie just came out in the wrong moment. It was just not its year.
Yeah, like you mentioned, this is the year of Batman Begins. I think
Chris,
for whatever reason.
Let's talk about that. Can we talk about that right now? Because I think that has a lot to do with the draw. Chris Evans was not that nigga back then. And as a matter of fact, he was just in a bunch of bad movies. He's just a pretty blonde boy that Hollywood loved. And hey, Chris, you're a good actor. You're a great actor. Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah.
But he was in a bunch of bad movies before this. He was just a bomb dude.
He's good in this movie too.
Yeah,
I think
he's
fun to watch. He's a good comedic foil.
You're absolutely right. I think he's good in every movie that he's been in.
Uh-huh.
I've seen all his movies.
Oh, he sets up. I mean, if nothing else, this movie is a great setup for the Deadpool and Wolverine joke.
How do I pull up the thing right here? I'm on this. I'm on the site. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you have to scroll down.
This is the actual thing, and then it won't show me the other ones. How do I get it to show me?
It's actually, I don't even really know what it's released on July 8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you Google Box Office Mojo, July 8th or July 6th.
Got it.
Yeah. Sorry, should have done this before.
No, it don't matter. None of this matters.
Not to you. I gotta go edit it out later.
I wouldn't. I would just keep talking. You guys keep talking while I look this up.
Well, yeah, we can at least talk about the box office in general. The box office for 2005 Fantastic Four movie grossed a total of $335,000. I'm sorry, no, that's not right. Jesus Christ. Grossed a total of over $300 million worldwide. This includes $154 million domestic box office receipt. International markets, according to Box Office Mojo, this film was released on July 8th, 2005. I probably shouldn't have read that whole thing.
It was released.
This is like a lot of AI mumbo jumbo. But yeah.
What was its budget?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, what was the budget?
Let me find that out.
Because that was. Oh wait, I can pull it up here. I got it now.
100 million.
Okay.
So yeah, over 300 million on a $100 million budget. Not bad. Not huge, but obviously got them enough to get a sequel 2 years later. We'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. Yeah, this is the domestic box office for July 2005. So we see it's got some pretty steep competition. Mr. and Mrs. Smith obviously was a huge hit. War of the Worlds
was number one.
This is what I'm saying, that Batman Begins was I don't know about a critical darling, but it certainly feels to me like it was the case that these two movies came out in the same month, no less. Mm-hmm. And everybody went and saw Batman Begins and was like, oh, this is this is
well, it came out a month later.
Or whatever. Fantastic Four should be more like this,
Definitely. Fantastic Four came out July the 8th, and June the 10th June the 15th.
Okay, so Batman Begins came out first. So that would make sense that if Batman Begins was the sort of superhero tone setter of the year, then of course it was going to be impressive.
You could argue that Batman Begins was a tone setter for like movies going forward for like the next 10 years. Like people want it to be real. People want it to be gritty.
Yeah.
Nitty and the gritty.
Yeah. I mean, you could obviously see the influence of Man of Steel that Batman Begins. Oh, now we need to make Superman, but make it real and gritty. Have a past.
We got Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a fucking good movie that came out like basically the same week as. Wait a minute. No. It came out like 5 days before Batman Begins, but yeah, Fantastic Four blew Mr. and Mrs. Smith out the motherfucking water. So it clearly did well.
Yeah, made some pretty good money. I think that the second one ended up not making as much, and also people didn't like it as much.
Bad News Bears, was that the one? No, that wasn't the one with Keanu Reeves.
That was Billy Bob. Yeah, I never saw that remake.
Oh, Devil's Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow came out that year.
Oscar winner. Love that.
July the 22nd. 14 million. Okay.
Cinderella Man. Yeah, that's some pretty like. It's always so interesting going back on
Crash.
these years and seeing.
Cool.
Crash.
That is a movie.
Damn, it only made 3.
It sure is a movie.
I like Crash. I don't like that.
I haven't rewatched it in a long time.
You gotta rewatch it, especially from the. Both of y'all should be rewatching it, especially from the point of view of being in Los Angeles, since it was, it's a Los Angeles-based movie.
Yeah,
I think that helps with the, the context.
Last time I watched it, I was in Alabama, but every time I think back on it, I'm like, was that movie good though? I don't know.
House of Wax, bad movie. We're getting to the bad ones now. House of Wax, Sin City.
I liked Sin City.
You did? Yeah. Well,
I also like Sin City. I think there's some kind of creature in my office.
Oh no!
I keep hearing. I don't know. I keep hearing things like, shuffle behind me, and I keep thinking it's the cat, but the cat's right there. So
I was about to say, is it not the cat?
Definitely not the cat. I don't know what it is.
It is
disturbing. Anyway, continue.
I mean, if your lights are flickering on and off, I would just say it's Dr. Doom.
Oh my God, Hitch came out this year. Wow.
Hitch. Oh man.
Sorry, I think that music came on.
I remember liking that movie.
I think about Hitch more often than I think about maybe of any other movie in proportion, And I could not tell you why. That movie huge impression on me for some reason.
Yeah. There are no more really good movies after Hitch. I'm going out on a limb here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was necessarily the best year in American movie making.
No. 05 is not in the top 10 best years. I would say.
You know what? I'd like to next time put a side by side with the music of that time. You know what I'm saying? Like take the year and take the releases of music at the same time. I bet you it is some dog shit music that year.
We get some dog shit music in this very movie. This is like peak.
Oh man,
this is peak soundtrack. Because they don't do that no more. And back in the day, the soundtrack was the score. But then they started doing this. They got with the program, started doing this. The soundtrack. Like, let's put all the songs in here. I think Prince is probably the reason that they did that with Batman.
Yeah, that was the time where it worked out really well. And maybe they also Chad Kroger with Spider-Man, but I dare say it was never done well again because we get something equivalent. I listened to that song 3 days ago. I was like, you know what? It's a good song. But I do like at the end of this movie, we get like the equivalent to the Addams Family rap. Like that song that plays while they're on the boat. I was like, what? What song? What is this? What is happening right now?
What song?
It was like this weird rap song that starts playing like right after they save the day.
I wish you knew who it was, man.
I don't.
I know. Sounds funny. This is also this is like around that time that Crazy Town with Butterfly would always play in a song. I was dead ass really expecting it to play in
a
this
Butterfly
movie.
Needle Drop would make so much sense in this movie.
You hear that beginning? You hear that guitar go, you're like, oh shit.
Johnny Storm definitely had a Crazy Town CD in that car.
He did. He did.
Here's a bad review from the movie. This is actually
from Roger Ebert.
It's not from Roger Ebert. I couldn't find his review, but this is another icon, Kurt Lauder from MTV. Said, apart from some undeniably slick effects, the wow factor in this movie is surprisingly minute. Only Julian McMahon's nefarious psycho Dr. Doom shows real promise.
I'm telling you, baby. What did I?
And it was it was technically a positive review, but he still didn't.
This is a perfect time for me to ask y'all this question, and Mariana, I'll let you go first. Who is your MVP for this movie? Because mine is obviously Julian, so let's not even, J-Mac got it down for me. I don't need to say nothing else. Kurt Lauder, the God, already said it. So, yeah, how did you feel?
I think it's Chiklis. I think it's Michael Chiklis. I think he really shines in this piece. I think he's a good thing, and I think he's good at continuing to make himself as the thing still feel like himself, like they still feel like the same person, and also he has a kind of just as an actor in general, a sort of gravitas and authority that calls to mind I don't know, what's their name, the senator from Arizona who was an astronaut and also a military guy, and who's also a military guy or whatever. And it's like, you know what I mean? You believe that he was once an officer of some kind.
Right.
It's a nice energy to have in a movie like this, especially in the age of the MCU, where all superheroes have to be Jason Penny catalog quality in terms of their
great.
Yeah.
Great reference.
No, I was shocked by how much I was.
Sorry, I'm
sorry. No, I was also impressed by Michael Chiklis in this, especially how much he was able to emote through the makeup. There were a lot of moments.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I can get what he's trying to convey underneath.
I know.
Big Mackie.
Yeah,
it looks pretty good. I dare say it looks better than the trailers for the new Fantastic Four, in my opinion.
I am going to wholeheartedly agree with you. If I could say one negative thing that's probably gonna be the case in the movie, it is Ben Grimm. Ben Grimm looks too CGI.
Yeah,
too much CGI is
stylized.
And I think they thought, man, look at these reviews from the past. They keep saying that they hate Ben Grimm, his makeup, but I think if you do it practical today, you could do it better than they did then, and it would you could put some CGI on it to give it a little touch. And maybe that's what they did, but the touch was a little too much. You can turn your beautification up too hard.
Too much.
You know what I'm talking about now. It's nasty, though. When you say it out of context, it's nasty. The touch was a little too much. When you say it like that, you kind of get that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can edit it out if you want. But it's nasty.
No, I'll leave it in. But I haven't seen any of the trailers for the new movie yet, so I don't know what Ben Grimm looks like in the new Fantastic Four movie. But it's just a really hard character design to replicate with CGI, and I don't know. I feel like you do some mixture of practical and CGI to make it look not so crazy.
Just touch it.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of like examples of like people being able to like. I feel like as divided as The Force Awakens is, they do a lot of great mixture of practical and CGI.
Let me ask you then: who's your MVP?
My MVP is actually going to be Chris Evans as Human Torch.
Of course, your boy crush, your boy toy.
Love that guy. Like, and I thought he was just like really charismatic, and it's very easy to get this character wrong, and for it to land really terribly, and for the character to come off just like completely mean spirited and just unlikable. I feel like he just really balanced, like walked that line where he just, where it does feel like a family. Like I really did enjoy the montage where they're all living in the Baxter building, and
yeah, it's cute.
Johnny is just like messing with the thing, like all that stuff. I really enjoyed. And I thought he was just like a good mixture and all that. I feel like he just like nailed that character.
Am I wrong in saying that? Did they say that they were in there for like 4 years, just cramped up?
No.
How long did he say? How long did he say? Because, damn, maybe you can put it in right here or something. But like Johnny said, like we've all been cramped up here for X amount of time.
Yeah,
and I was like, double take, like. Did he say? Did he say X years? Like, because any amount of years explains that, like, why everybody is getting so fucking mad.
For some reason, I thought he said weeks, but I'll.
It could be weeks. It could be weeks. I'm just curious because I can't remember. But yours is Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans is okay as Human Torch, and it's also just wild thinking because it's such a different character than Captain America. It's like it's
well, that's
shows
what I was gonna say.
Actor he is.
I was gonna say I don't think he could be that kind of character anymore. Like back then, he was just like I said, he was just the guy. So
yeah,
we could just
he's kind of the same character from Cellular. He's doing.
Well, the guy from Cellular was a better person.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with the bitch trying to save her, charging up his phones and shit, like stealing batteries and shit. Like,
but he saved that little girl in this. So
no, he's a superhero in this. Yeah, no, he's a superhero. I'm just saying he's a better person.
Yeah, no, I'm just
better. But no, I like your MVP. My MVP is obviously Dr. Doom. And,
all of us have different MVPs, which I feel is a testament to the casting of this movie. You know,
only person.
Everybody's pretty solid. Everybody's.
Who would you say is the miscast person? Who would you say is the miscast person? You know who you want. You look like you already know who you want to say. God damn. I thought that was going to be a question that people had to think about for a second. You know who is?
Well, honestly, I don't love Ian Grufford or Jessica Alba as Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm. I think that they're fine. Like they're not like grating.
Right.
But I don't feel their chemistry with each other, and just like, and their story is interesting. Like I think that it's like a compelling story of these people who are like destined to be with each other, but they're on the outs, and you have to watch the story of them finding their ways back to like why they fell in love with each other in the first place. But I just don't care with them because they have zero chemistry with each other. To me,
that's a big thing. No, I hear you because that's a big
you know
thing.
What I think it is, maybe their chemistry issue is that they're both very clean. They're both very they're so lucky, and so good that I like. There's not a whole lot to hold on to in terms of like. Because you have to believe that they're capable of being on the outs with each other, right? And it's like, I don't know that I do. I don't really see exactly what the source of their conflict is supposed to have been, you know? And
they didn't even say it.
Well, the explanation that's given is that like Reed overthinks everything and he just like doesn't know how to express his feelings or whatever. But it's like, that's kind of boring. I feel,
Right.
Yeah,
that could be the case, but give us that moment. Like,
exactly.
tell us what happened in that. Like, what was the hump that the what do they call it?
In what
the
way?
Hump, the thing that broke.
Yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Straw.
Yeah.
Who put in straw on camels anyway?
They say that like she wanted to move in and he didn't.
Yeah, but
yeah,
they did. But like, what? Like, yeah, like you said, there should have been a reason. Like, he should have been like, well, you put the toilet tissue the wrong way.
Yeah, you leave your
like,
or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like some like super petty, something that reveals some kind of imperfection in one of the characters, instead of just like, oh well, I wasn't ready. And I didn't know how to tell you that. It's like, okay, that's fine. But like, how did you express that in the moment, though, such that this was such a wedge between you? And I was so mad about it now.
I was gonna say that I was gonna say that maybe we could have gotten a flashback, but no, I need it in that moment on the bridge or wherever the fuck they were. Another thing, I don't know where the fuck they were.
Table. Let's see.
No. When they were, it should have been right there when they were explaining it to each other. Like,
because it's like it goes into, in the absence of that, it sort of feeds into one of the things that I don't like about this movie, which is the treatment of Sue Storm.
Same.
and this like it's I don't know, this like fairly retrograde treatment of the like smart woman in the room who simultaneously is constantly frustrated at the incompetence of everybody around her, but also the joke seems to be that she's so emotional,
right.
That's supposed to be her character flaw, even though she has every reason to. I mean, everybody has every reason to be emotional at the best of times, no matter what's happening. But also, what and that's why I think it's important to know what it was that actually ended their relationship, or how that conversation happened, because the way that it's expressed in the movie, it's like it kind of sets them up for the cards to be sort of stacked for the audience in Reed's favor. Like, he knows what went wrong, and she just can't get over it,
Right? Yeah, yeah, and then it also makes you like put into question, like, so at what point was it like a good idea for her to just like be with Victor Von Doom? What's like
no. She explained she was never with Victor Von Doom, which goes in. I want to go into what you were saying, Mariana, about Sue Storm. She was never with him. Mm-hmm. They said it like the situation is she works for him. He has a power dynamic over her. He keeps like he's hanging. He's got his arm around him. Now, what the male brain will initially assume is she's uncomfortable because Reed is there and they used to date, but she's uncomfortable because we don't be fucking. Yeah, like we not like that. Yeah. He just he's imposing that on her.
Yeah, right? And that's a super interesting dynamic that kind of is just sort of swept under the rug.
Completely, it's kind of touched on in the sense where she says, me and Victor were never a thing. Mm-hmm. It's kind of imposed and like showed in that way or revealed in that way. But like, unless you think 2005 brain, it probably won't even register to you, because other than the fact that it just seems really fucking creepy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you would just think, well, I guess they're together, so whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
but,
I had to rewind and pay a little more attention to some of the scenes and get the fuck off my phone, because I was like, I did. Yeah, I also assumed they were together, and so when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he's and like grabbing her.
Yeah, it turns the whole thing into something completely different, where it's like, yeah, it's extremely fucking weird to propose to somebody you're not in a relationship with and assume it's going to go well because you're like rich and famous or whatever.
Yeah, and then the dude said, "Why Sue? Like, why Sue Storm? I just never got it, sir." He's like,
"Any other woman?
You could have any other woman in the world," and he's like, "That's the problem. I could have any other woman in the world." Ooh, that was my. Did you like it?
So
did you like my? I did it. Did you like it? That's Emmy Award winning shit.
That was really good.
Where's our Emmy? Can a YouTuber get a goddamn Emmy? Mariana deserves an Emmy.
YouTuber cannot qualify for an Emmy. No.
That is a fucking that is bullshit. We need to start a union. YouTube get rid of all the channels and shit.
We absolutely
YouTubers do need a union, dude.
100%.
We make never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. We can talk about that another time. But we need to look at how much money we make YouTube / Google. And we need a union.
Yeah, union be we can talk about that some other time.
Also, this movie does not pass the Bechdel test.
Oh God, no. Is there another woman? Oh yeah, there are two other women in this movie.
Technically 3.
Yeah, Maria Menounos is a sexy nurse, obviously.
Deb,
right.
What's his Ben Grimm's wife?
Kerry
Deb,
Washington,
which she is so sexy and too sexy and talented to have just been in this movie to be an asshole for 15 seconds.
Also, like I think it's pretty funny that the entire implication is that like, oh, she's so accepting because she's blind. Like he doesn't look that bad, you know. It's gonna be okay. Like I understand the logistics of being in a relationship with the thing. You know, might be a roadblock, but those are logistics that exist whether you can see him or not.
Right. Yeah, that's not a blind.
I thought the exact same thing, and the only thing I could think of is just like maybe you could put it in the perspective of like she has been treated badly or disrespected or whatever, and she can empathize with him and everybody laughing at him and shit like that. So maybe that's it, but actually, honestly, in my vast experience as a human being, I've never actually ever seen anyone make fun of a blind person. Like I know it's in some movies and shit, but I've never actually seen a person that terrible.
I'm sure it happens, but like, I feel like everybody just sort of instinctively knows that it's like a super fucked up thing to make fun of.
Right? Yes.
You know?
Yes. Like little people, if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably deal with it way worse than a blind person because there's just like a visceral, like I can make fun of you, like because you can see me. I think if you can't see a person and you make fun of them, or if they're deaf and you're making fun of them, it doesn't hit the same. So you're just like, Yeah,
it's like, who is this for?
Who is this for? Who is this for?
And then I'll say, I do remember Kerry Washington being in the sequel a lot, or at least a lot more than she was in this one. But I'll say it's pretty good blind acting.
Oh no, yeah, blind acting is really hard to do. The first movie, what y'all call it? Who is that director? Who's the director?
Tim Story.
Tim Story. Everybody call it the Tim Story version, the Tim Story movie. I'm like, God damn it, I can't remember his fucking name. The movie sucks. Like, I don't care about the name of the director. But anyway.
Oh, that's who directed this one.
No.
Roger Corman.
Roger Corman. Who gives a fuck about Roger Corman?
He didn't direct it.
Anyway, Roger Corman movie. The blind lady in that, no. She was a terrible blind actress. So it can happen. And the guy who plays Daredevil in the TV shows, the Scottish boy.
Oh yeah, Charlie Cox.
He is really fucking good as a blind person because it's hard to just be like.
It's super hard because like the thing that I've never seen an actor really get if they're playing somebody who's completely blind. You know, there's so much shit that can go wrong with your eyes, but like this sort of like, and I don't think Kerry Washington quite gets there. I honestly don't know if it's even physiologically possible to have the kind of like floating iris that a lot of
a lot of blind people have,
have, where it's like you're just so instinctively your eye must land on something wherever it goes, like, and so it darts. It doesn't just kind of float aimlessly. And that is just like not something that's really possible.
Let's see if I can do it. Y'all ready? You gotta try to. We're gonna try.
Wait, didn't we just say that there's no benefit in making?
I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm trying to perform.
No, try it. It's super hard.
I'm trying to perform and act.
Yes, I
And
wouldn't.
so and like
Harry
and
Washington being an asshole by being a blind person.
yeah, it
No.
does. It's acting practice. And like think about this. Like when you move your head, your eyes can't stay in the same spot. You know, like they have to go. They have to
Your
go.
eyes
elsewhere.
have to kind of drift.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
So I'm gonna try. You gonna try too, nigga?
Yeah,
we about to try right now. All right.
Okay.
Take off your glasses. No, I'm joking.
Calm down. You're very excited.
I'm very excited, man. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this.
Let's do it.
Because look, I do a good Forrest who's almost blind. So like, well, I guess he just has a lazy eye. He's not blind.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
I'm ready.
Who am I talking to? I don't know. I'm talking to Alex.
I can't tell how well you're doing because my glasses are off. I can't see.
Well, put your glasses on for this. Put your glasses on for this. Then you got to do.
No. Keep your glasses off.
Oh, you're gonna do it right now. You do it right now. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Mariana right now.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to Mariana right now. You ready?
Okay, I'm focused. Alex.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're
just
doing?
moving my eyes around.
Why are you moving your eyes around? So
yeah, see, it's
so
it's not
look,
possible. Yeah, like it's just the human eye wants to land on something. We can't just have floating focus that way.
It just can't. Yeah, it's hard to do. You kind of have to like cross one eye type shit.
Yeah, that's what
do
Alex
this.
is saying. I didn't know you could do that, Alex.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Can I get it?
I don't know what it looks like.
I know I
You're
can.
crossing one eye. It's actually quite a talent.
Am I doing it or am I crossing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so then you got to look, just kind of like lay it down, just kind of relax, and then now I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So hey, Mariana, how's it doing? How's it doing? How's it going? You kind of have to try not to focus on nothing.
Yeah, because that's the trick, right? That like it seems to me that the impulse is to sort of like pick a spot in the middle distance and just like keep your eyes there. But if you do that, then you can't be moving your head because your eyes are still going to be landed on that thing that you're.
Yeah, because when you do the moving of your head, it tries to automatically adjust.
Exactly.
So,
unbelievably difficult. I'd be very interested to hear like an actor's perspective.
So I don't know if I'm hitting it, but I feel like I'm hitting it every once in a while. Not the whole time, but like half the time. What am I doing now? How am I doing now? Am I good? Am I doing bad now? Is it good?
That's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm talking to Alex.
Sorry.
I'm trying to talk to Alex. I'm talking to you.
Not bad,
nigga.
I guess.
Am I doing good? Do I look like I'm blind, nigga?
I don't know. You don't look like you're blind. You just
I don't look like I'm talking to you, blind.
Yes, you do.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
you do.
Yes.
You can say no.
I don't know.
Well, you just
then
don't criticize Kerry Washington.
I just said that you didn't look blind. Anyway,
no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, an interesting Kerry Washington.
Give us a rating right now. 5 out of a 5 rating, 5 stars. Which would you give us? 1, 2.5.
Me?
Yeah, you. Look, first of all, we couldn't see anything we were doing.
I give you both 4s.
There you go. Okay, 4.
And I'm not sure if anybody is capable of reaching a 5.
So what would you give Kerry Washington's?
I give Kerry Washington a 3.5.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize she was blind until she started touching his face, which I also understand is like not a thing blind people do.
She said, "Can I see your face?" She was like, "Bitch, look up. Quit looking down at your beard."
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that they did not have a consultant on set for this movie.
She's like, "I'm gonna be in this movie for 5 whole days, the entire movie." So I don't need to do nothing. Like, I'm so happy I got this one.
The production for this
that was young Kerry.
Yeah,
broke as hell Kerry.
Yeah, that was pre Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
who cares? Save the Last Dance did not make that kind of money.
No, and it didn't like propel her or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's just
earlier another movie. I need this check.
But yeah, this movie had like interesting production history, we talked a lot about the stuff that happened in like the 80s and like early 90s and during the Roger Corman era, when it comes to getting a Fantastic Four movie made.
Which you said you liked the Thing in that one better than this one. At least in that episode, you said it.
I did like the makeup more in that one. Yeah, because even though I feel like the makeup in this one is impressive, it does still feel like, despite like the impressive sound design, with just like his walking and people interacting with him and sounding very rough and rugged, it still looks like foam to me. Like I just something about the weight of it just doesn't really translate to me. But yeah, I'm sure I'm in the.
No, I hear it. I hear you. No, I just wanted to bring it back.
Yeah. No, yeah. I still not.
I feel that way. That's what I was asking.
But yeah, Fox hired Chris Columbus back in 1995. Peyton Reed, who went on to direct the Ant-Man movies, it's very obvious that if you watch those movies, he just really wants to make a Fantastic Four movie. He was attached to a Fantastic Four movie back in the early 2000s as well, before Tim Story eventually got the job in 2002 or 2004. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about Tim Story's direction in this, like compared to? Oh, actually, one other interesting thing I want to bring up, that Robert Downey Jr. was actually initially considered for the role of Dr. Doom.
Oh, interesting.
In the early 2000s,
but he was drunk.
Yeah, he was not ready for it.
He was high on cocaine, and he loved that cocaine. He's not the only one who loved cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine's easy to love.
Yeah,
but some people love it. You know how some people fall in love, but some people fall deeply in love. He fell deeply in love with cocaine. I never tried cocaine.
Me either.
You're supposed to say, "Don't you? You need to stay away from this." That's what you're supposed to say.
Why?
You don't remember cocaine? It come from Walk Hard. That's what. You never saw Walk Hard? You never saw it?
No, I've just seen a whole.
I didn't watch it until it came out on TV. Like I was like, I ain't going to see that shit. And then it was actually pretty good.
No, I heard it's like a brilliant dismantle of those biopics.
Shout out to Tim Meadows. Fucking great movie.
But yeah, how do you guys feel about Tim Story's direction for this? Because it could have been Peyton Reed movie. It could have been Christopher Columbus. He obviously made the Home Alone movie. So it's different vibe for those directors, but
it's very comic book, and I feel like that's appropriate. Like it's like it seems like the acting direction is very broad. They're not trying to make this a high drama or anything. Just like give me the sort of broad strokes of what this character is what their state of mind is at this juncture. This is for the kids. Make sure the kids get it, and to the extent that was the goal, seems pretty successful to me.
Yeah, it kind of feels in the same vein, like we were saying, like the Spider-Man
love the kids,
movie.
Or Disney love the kids.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very kid friendly. I would probably prefer if Peyton Reed made a Fantastic Four movie than that Ant-Man movie. But also, I'm kind of glad that we also never gave him a Fantastic Four movie, because it probably wouldn't have been as good as this. Because ultimately, like Tim Story, he did Barbershop. I think that his just like chops in comedy like definitely helped.
That's why,
building the family aspect of these
good
characters.
Good research there. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. My research was decent, but based off of memory. It was still correct. It just was. Yours was very well researched.
The archives.
Yeah. I went into the archives.
I have a really long dossier that mostly.
You know how I do it? I'll do it like this. Then I go.
Little typewriter.
Jessica Alba, Latino woman. Also, her family suffers from obesity, which is why she is actually very fit and actually takes care of her body so much. She is very health conscious and is very much so. I think she has a charity for obesity.
Huh.
Or at least
you just pulled that right out of your brain.
Well, I'm gonna put it back. There we go. We're good. You're good.
Apparently, also Tim Story, he directed the Taxi movie in 2004 with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. Obviously,
that was such a bad movie.
Yeah, but for whatever reason,
it's just because Jimmy Fallon was in it.
That was the movie that got him this job.
Like, you know what? I just remember I applied for a lot of Universal jobs lately. I'm not gonna get any of those. Not with this. I just realized I talked a lot of shit about Jimmy Fallon. So I'm never gonna get a job.
People love Jimmy Fallon.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
But yeah, like it kind of shows like the quick turnaround for this movie too, because like Tim Story also said how he was influenced by Incredibles, which came out in 2004. It's like this movie came out the next year, so they shot this one pretty fast. But for some reason, it still doesn't feel rushed.
Let me tell you something. No, it didn't feel rushed, and that we've talked about that on this show a lot, which is they used to make movies way faster than they do now. We've had a lot of actors in movies that we've done on this show who have done like 4 movies that were in that same year.
Yeah.
And were filmed like 3 months back to back, or they were doing them at the same time or something like that. That happens a lot in Hollywood back then. It doesn't really happen so much now unless you're signed to a Disney contract in which you have to drop everything at you have to stop everything at a drop of a hat just to work for them or have work outside of them. The reason I tripped up right there is I almost said the phrase like "stop everything at a drop of a hat." I almost said I almost sounded like a Russian spy because I was about to say you drop a hat and everything when time gets by. Like, oh shit, you drop a hat and everything. This is how you drop hat.
Is that how those words go?
To your point, Alex, it seems like it's yet another manner in which this movie was just didn't come out at the right time. There you had, The Incredibles on one end of the spectrum of kid-friendly, sort of broad superhero fare, and then Batman Begins on the other, where it's like, oh no, superheroes can actually be taken very seriously and should be. And this one just didn't really fit into either camp. And it's like we just had a movie, a very good movie from Pixar about superheroes where one of them turns invisible and has force fields and another is stretchy. So
Spider-Man before this, right?
Yeah.
So and then that was a blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
I agree 100%. I mean, there's like so many ways that you could criticize this movie, but you have to ask a question. Does it hold?
That's right. At the end of every episode, we vote on whether this film stands the test of time. Mariana, as our special guest, you get first vote.
Yeah, you get the hot seat.
What say you?
I'm gonna vote yes. It holds up.
Oh wow! Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, not what I expected to say, but yeah, I think.
Really? Wow.
Oh, no elaboration. I love it. It's just like, nigga.
Oh, I can elaborate if you want.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think
you're way smarter than us.
And listen, I am notoriously cynical about the film industry right now, but especially in an era where it seems like narrative cohesion is kind of out the window in favor of just all of these producers and all these executives needing to have their thumb in every pot and having all these writers rooms on part of the reason movies take so fucking long to make now is because they go through all these different stages of rewrites and reshoots and this and that and it's it's good to edit, it's good to return to your scripts and whatever, but like there's a limit, and we're in a weird age where it doesn't seem like enough for a movie to get all your ducks in a row and just fulfill a narrative. You know, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece. The Fantastic Four is not a masterpiece, but it sets up its plot and then it fulfills it. it's as simple as that, and it's like if you can't even manage that and you're not being like artistically innovative or taking risks in any way, then I mean I just can't imagine a bigger recipe for failure. And the fact that this movie does do all those things and was considered kind of B-movie trash in the day really speaks to the sort of precipitous decline of not only movie making quality, but the taste of critics, in my opinion. Where it's like this movie, Fantastic Four, used to be like bottom of the barrel schlock, and it's like incredible to see how decent a movie it is, considering that fact.
Right. They ended up putting out two worse Fantastic Four movies after this. So.
Same people, though. I mean, well, one of them is the same people.
Yeah.
Actually,
actually, I say that, but I haven't even rewatched it yet. So.
No, that's the next episode.
Yeah, that'll be next week.
I'll take that out next week. Yeah, we're gonna go week to week for these, not bi-weekly.
There is something I forgot to mention in the dossier here about the research.
The dossier?
Yes, dossier. Yeah, we use French words.
I never heard. Dossier.
It does say here.
Does it? Oh, it turns out I did read that dossier.
Yes, that's the only note that I did.
Alex, sorry, I'm doing my Archer.
Here, H. John Benjamin.
I'm doing my Benjamin on accident. I apologize.
No, it doesn't hold up. And I didn't like hate this movie as much as I thought I was going to. But like I just like there's certain things.
I'm sorry, like I didn't hate this movie as much as I thought I was like that.
Because I haven't watched it. Like
that shit is funny. I'm sorry.
I just haven't watched it in a long time, and like just thinking back on stuff, like you just it was like, oh yeah, that's that fucking corny Fantastic Four movie. But yeah, like rewatching it, there are things that I really liked, like the family aspect, the acting is like really good. The special effects are more impressive than I expected to. Like Human Torch looks way better than I thought it was going to in retrospect. Like it's solid, but there's so many things about the story that just make me so uninterested. Like the mechanics, like I did mention this before, but like the fact that Reed comes up with a cure for Ben Grimm being like a rock person, and he doesn't want like at the very end he's like I can turn that thing back on, turn you into a normal person. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna look weird for the rest of my life. Like, why? Why are you?
Because it's
why
awesome
did you decide to do this?
Because he's comfortable in his own skin, so to speak. It's a morality tale.
But that's not his own skin. He was turned into that.
No, but
he's grown into it.
Yeah, nigga.
New identity that he has to become accustomed to.
Right.
Okay.
It's his nigga. It's real cool to be able to crush a fucking 18-wheeler. Well, nigga, he balled up a motherfucking Porsche and rolled it down like it was a bowling ball.
Yeah, what he thought was a weakness actually makes him very special and very like uniquely useful to the people he cares. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. The nigga came out of the chamber. He was like, ew. He looked at his buddy and said, ew. I'm such a weak person. He said he drank me. Ew.
And that's another thing. Like he goes into the chamber and like I guess it has these disastrous effects, but then it's just like he's fine 40 minutes later. Like Reed, he goes into the chamber.
Oh yeah, no, it just
right. I guess that's the thread they sort of dropped.
I wasn't mad at that. He only used a little bit of power. You know what I'm saying? Remember he said I ain't using
right, so I didn't have enough power. So I'll be fine.
Yeah, he's just gonna get back together.
I'll be fine.
All he need to do is cool off
Yeah,
shit.
he literally needed to be infused with liquid nitrogen. It's like, I'll be fine. I just need some nitrogen in my bones.
That's all, man. Come back up. When I warm back up, I'm good to go. That's how rubber works.
But
I like that they do that. They scientifically include how rubber works. You know what I'm saying? You said there are scenes for this movie.
No, yeah, I was just gonna say, see, there are scenes from this movie that I like will definitely rewatch again on YouTube that I enjoy. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch this movie again because I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I honestly choked on inhaling air. I don't know how you. I honestly don't know how you do it. Probably drink about 3 deliriums and you're probably.
I'll do it.
You know what I did drink the other day?
Oh,
it was this weird. It had this weird name. It was like, does it help? Beer called Does It Hold Up?
That'd be cool.
Pretty awesome. Actually, maybe a tequila. Well, everybody got tequila. I want a beer. I don't drink beer though.
This is a weird name for something you have to drink. But
does it hold up?
Oh, did I cut out?
Does it hold up? Can you hear us, Mariana?
Yes.
Okay.
You already asked me.
Yeah.
I already gave my.
Well, no, we just had like a like it just told us like
something.
So yeah.
Bill, you're the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
This movie holds up. This movie holds up, man. This movie is better than a lot of movies that's right now. This movie is better than Thunderbolts.
I think it is better than Thunderbolts. Oh, no. How depressing.
Man, that's a whole other podcast. Sorry. But yeah, plead your case.
Plead my case. I mean, I really don't need to. Honestly, I feel like it's better than. I mean, it's better.
No, I mean not necessarily for Thunderbolts. Just like
why
you decided to.
Well, you know what? That's fair. I can do that. See, this movie has all the elements. Superhero movies are made for children. Children want to see this movie. Adults can deal with this movie when they go see it with their kids. This is all you need to have a good superhero movie. People don't realize that. You know who realizes that? Tom Cruise. You realize that people don't need a movie with anything other than its existence. They just need it to.
It's like an entity all his own, though. He's his own.
He is.
You know.
But he understands Hollywood. He understands film. He understands how people view things because he is actually a super fan who never stopped being a super fan. Tom. I have a theory. Tom Cruise stopped trying to get an Oscar. He stopped trying to be that good. I want to be the best actor alive. He's like, you know what? Denzel Washington's the best actor alive. Name some other actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, those guys can do that shit and try to fucking get an Oscar. They're never gonna give me an Oscar. That's what he said. And he's like, I'm just gonna make the best fucking movie I can try to make. Who gives a fuck about trying to have moments where you had me at hello bullshit?
Yeah.
Like,
the most fun movie of the year isn't always nominated for Best Picture. So
no, and he went that direction because he's a fan of film.
Yeah,
I think he is the only person who could have made like Thunderbolts like better. He probably will go into that like executive producer.
Has he ever been nominated for an Oscar, Tom Cruise?
He has.
He is a good actor.
Jerry Maguire, he was nominated for. I think he might have been nominated for another one, but he won. He nominated. Everybody thought he was going to win for Jerry Maguire. Like everybody.
I think also Magnolias. He got a nomination.
Still Magnolias, yeah. He might have got. Yeah, he
got Magnolias.
No,
Magnolia.
Magnolias. Oh,
yeah.
Magnolia.
It's like one of the weird series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, PT Anderson. But yeah, I think he's a really good actor. And I don't care how crazy he is. Like, I'll still watch his movies.
No, it's not about me. I mean, there is not one actor out there. Y'all hear me? All of them. I guess I gotta include myself. That's not crazy. You have to be crazy to a degree to put yourself into other person's mindset, a fictional person's mindset. Like you're not even doing a real person. This is a person who doesn't exist. But
Tom Cruise specifically, Tom Cruise is just such a specific kind of, he is, man, there's nobody like him. And he is one of those people that, like, if I learned long after his death, if I learned that Tom Cruise killed a guy, like, who would be surprised? You know?
No. But he would not kill him in this this weird ass, regular ass way. He would kill him in a way that's almost unprosecutable. Like you don't know how to prosecute it because it's never fucking happened before. Like, how do you prosecute a man for throwing him from a plane and then jumping into the plane and landing it all at the same time?
Yeah, we'd probably do something crazy like Victor Von Doom and shoot a missile from across like the city. Like,
one of the things that really didn't land and that I can't imagine they would shoot the same way again today. Maybe they would. When Johnny Storm like leads that missile away and leads it to that barge or whatever.
Yes, our trash can fire.
Like, what the fuck, dog? Like, in what way is that like I understand that maybe it's a better option, but there's people on that thing for sure.
It's not like
people on that boat.
Kill all the people.
I remember like,
why not just send it into the sea? I don't know.
It seemed like
I like that. Send it into the sea is like a R&B record.
Under the sea.
Send it into the sea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good R&B.
No, it's funny because I was thinking, like, I didn't fully remember how that sequence ended, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess he just like leads it into the water. But then when you see the boat in the water, I was like, he's not about to blow up the boat, is he? And then that's exactly what he does. But he does give us our biggest trash can fire we've ever had on Doesn't Hold Up, so all is forgiven. But so that's the vote. Apparently, the movie.
I've had a trash can fire in like 17 episodes. It doesn't hold up. I've been sad.
It's been a little while. But that's it for this episode. I mean, I guess it holds up. That is the vote. But guys, let us know in the comments how you feel. Do you feel like Fantastic Four 2005 holds up? Mariana, where can the people find you on the interwebs?
Oh gosh, I'm Morbid Zoo on YouTube. I'm Mariana on Instagram. Whatever you search. I never post on Instagram, so don't even bother. You know, YouTube is my main platform.
Yeah, my main Steve. It's the bee's knees. Go check her out on Morbid Zoo. It should be in my. You gonna put it in?
Yeah, it'll definitely be in the video description for all you people like me who are like too high to write things down. Just
and
scroll down and click on it.
Shout out to all the members who are watching this first. Bing bong, holla out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And, what else was I about to say? Oh, where can people find us out?
Where?
Or you want me to tell?
Yeah, you tell people where they can find you.
I'm telling people where they can find us. They can find us both of us on Nerds at Night and the Drunk Panthers channel. We do the Drunk Panthers podcast every Monday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. I do the Bantha Bun show. It's Thursdays every 7:15 p.m. Pacific time every Thursday, and these come out every other Wednesday. So make sure you're right here, like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the shit. Hit the bell and all that stuff. Do the YouTube stuff. And yeah.
They will be coming, Doesn't Hold Up will be coming out a little bit more frequently in July, just because we got Adam Sandler movies and Fantastic Four movies. So it's going to be an interesting summer. But it's a lot of fun conversations. We even have Mariana back to talk about little Nikki. Excited for that episode to drop. But guys, that's it for our show. Thank you for watching. New episodes drop every other Wednesday, like we said, 4:20 p.m. Check us out on all social media platforms at The Drunk Panthers. Please like and subscribe. It is not required, but if you don't, you will not be invited to the cookout. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Take care.